Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Monday Night Raw. We are here in Hamilton, Canada, and we are going to go ahead and begin with the fearless Nikki Bella in some singles action here tonight as she looks to try to earn herself a championship opportunity against Rhea Ripley, the Women's World Champion at the time. And maybe Nikki Bella could be the one to quickly dethrone and end her title reign. Her opponent here tonight is Kairi Sane. This is I could say, a number one contenders match because the match is set as if Nikki wins, she gets a title opportunity. If she loses, she doesn't. I feel like the same should be said about Kairi. Why not? Give my girl an opportunity. So, that's exactly how I'm going to call it, as a number one contenders match here for Rhea Ripley's Women's World Championship. And we go ahead and begin this match. Nikki Bella, Kairi Sane, both ready to go at it in order to see if they can earn themselves a championship opportunity. Nikki Bella, of course, attacking Rhea Ripley backstage, trying to shove her way into a title match. Rhea Ripley said, "Sure, I will give you a shot, but you gotta win this matchup first." So Nikki Bella certainly still gonna have to do a good amount of work. So here tonight, that is exactly what she's doing. On the other hand, Kairi Sane, I'm not sure exactly how she ended up in this match. The opponent for Nikki Bella was handpicked by Rhea Ripley, so I'm not sure if Rhea just thought, Kairi Sane would be a good challenge if she wanted her to earn herself a championship opportunity. I'm not sure exactly why Rhea Ripley went ahead and picked Kairi Sane, but nevertheless, Kairi Sane has been chosen, and she has an opportunity here tonight to, go ahead and make the claim. Hey, I beat Nikki Bella, who was supposed to be up next for the title. I got next instead. And that could be a very good look for Kairi Sane, an opportunity to win some gold. As here Nikki Bella trying to counter that, trying to look for the pinfall, but kick out at one by Kairi Sane. So we'll see how things go here as these two looking to get a championship opportunity against Rhea Ripley. Talking about championships, the big one is on the line in the main event. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. The World Heavyweight Championship is on the line in the main event. We have CM Punk, the current World Heavyweight Champion, facing off against the Beast in Carnage, Brock Lesnar, the number one contender to the World Heavyweight Championship. Those two clash here tonight in Hamilton, Canada, in the main event. So make sure you guys stay tuned in as Nikki Bella here gonna look for the pinfall. Kick out before one by Kairi Sane, is now Kairi trying to do some big damage. Oh my days, Nikki Bella maybe out, and Kairi Sane looking for the pinfall. Instead, it is Nikki Bella with a quick roll up, a kick out at one, but that was very sneaky from Nikki Bella, who could have definitely stolen the victory right there. And that little sneaky trick, while it didn't win her the match, it allowed her to get back into attacking mode. And Kairi Sane did not even see that coming, as now she is sent flying. Nikki Bella doing a very good job of making sure she is the one in control in this matchup. As now Kairi Sane rolls outside of the ring. Nikki Bella with a big splash, looking to take this match outside of the ring, making sure Kairi Sane cannot recover. Nikki Bella wants to continue, but Kairi Sane able to counter whatever Nikki Bella was trying to pull, and this may be a mistake because Nikki Bella can lose by countout. She is able to counter Kairi Sane, and now awaits her as she slowly rises. Nikki Bella grabs Kairi Sane, sends her back inside of the ring. Both ladies beat the referee's count. They had only gotten to round 5, and now Nikki Bella slams down Kairi Sane straight onto the mat. As Nikki Bella maybe looking to climb the top ropes, maybe looking to fly. Kairi Sane trying to prevent that from happening, but very athletically, Nikki Bella is able to move out of the way right there. As these two continue A couple big right fists and a clothesline by Nikki Bella drops Kairi Sane as she now looks to continue to do some big damage onto the face of Kairi Sane. Nikki Bella very much in control here. And Nikki Bella could be looking for the finish in order to secure a Women's World Championship opportunity. Pinfall 1, 2, 3. Yes, she can. Nikki Bella gets the victory. And I'm getting confirmed instantly that next week we will be hearing from Rhea Ripley, letting us know when this championship match will take place. It is confirmed for now. We just don't know for when. Nikki Bella will face Rhea Ripley for the Women's World Championship very soon. So good matchup from Kairi, but it was a very determined Nikki Bella who truly wanted this matchup, who truly wanted the Rhea versus Nikki for the championship. She was not going to let Kairi get in the way of that, and she quickly dominated and secured the victory. So congratulations to Nikki Bella, who has just earned herself a championship opportunity. As for now, we have the Visionary, the Revolutionary, the leader of the Vision, Seth freaking Rollins. He has something he wants to say. Let's go ahead and hear him out. In the main event, Brock Lesnar will go ahead and strip that title away from CM Punk. And last week, the Brawns got the job done with the World Tag Team Championships. The Vision is back in control, and once Brock is World Heavyweight Champion, Randy, I could be coming after you. And it looks like that might be the plan for Seth Rollins and the Vision. I was talking about how we have two big heads, two people who could be leaders in Brock Lesnar and Seth Rollins, and I was really talking about how that would work. Would egos clash? Well, maybe not, because it seems as though the plan is Brock takes the title away from CM Punk, and then Seth pivots in the direction of the other world champion, that being Randy Orton. They had this plan originally. It was supposed to be Braun Breaker who would go ahead and take one of the world titles while Seth takes the other, and then Bronson Reed will have the IC or United States Championship, or both. Things have changed since then due to different things. Seth ended up winning the World Heavyweight Championship. They pivoted away from that, but maybe now with Brock Lesnar, they can go ahead and keep that plan going. As a reminder, that main event still to come here tonight. CM Punk, Brock Lesnar, World Heavyweight Championship on the line. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, we must keep moving forward. We'll see how the Vision plans and how they actually execute those plans, and whether they will work out or not. But for now, we have our very first Money in the Bank qualifying matchups. We have the Demon Finn Balor, your boy is bouncy Javon Evans, and the former Intercontinental Champion Penta El Cero Miedo. Triple threat action here. Who will be the first superstar to go ahead and qualify for the Money in the Bank ladder match? We'll find out in just a moment. We will be showcasing multiple matches this week and next week, as we'll have 2 men's, 2 women's tonight, 2 men's, 2 women's SmackDown. Same goes for next week. In that next week weekend, if that makes sense, will be Money in the Bank. So Money in the Bank is not this weekend, rather the next. So things are coming by very quickly already, as we begin this matchup. And 3 superstars who, I'm sorry, should have been separated. Should have been like Javon and a couple other 2 dudes, Finn and a couple other 2 dudes, Penta and a couple other 2 dudes, so that all 3 of these could be in the ladder match. But when WWE roster is so damn stacked, this is what ends up happening. You have 3 superstars who are very deserving of being in the Money in the Bank ladder match. 3 superstars who, would give an absolute spectacular show at the Money in the Bank ladder match, but just how the, what is it, the balls were picked, just how the things were, were built out for these matches. These guys are all going to have to face each other right now, and only one can make it to the Money in the Bank ladder match. So a very important matchup as Demon Finn Balor, Javon Evans, Penta, ready to do pretty much anything here tonight to qualify, of course, in triple threat action. There are no disqualifications, no countouts. You can win by pinfall or submission. But the other hard thing about these triple threat matches, and I constantly say it, I will continue to say it, is whenever you get rid of one of your opponents, guess what? You've already forgotten about the other, and that leaves a very easy, opening for them to go ahead and attack you and possibly steal the victory. So, it's always very interesting with these matchups, because I said it with the number one contenders match over on, when was it? A couple of weeks ago. Sometimes it's about the right place, right time. So we'll see how things end up going here as we go ahead and move our focus onto this match. As I said, we will be having more Money in the Bank qualifying matches. Those will come as the night goes on, as Demon Finn Balor doing some big damage onto Javon Evans. Penta trying to fly onto Demon Finn Balor, but very, very casually. Demon Finn Balor able to move out of the way. Pele kick. Big stunner onto Penta. As now Javon Evans with a big boot onto Demon Finn Balor. And Penta is sent flying by Javon Evans. Javon sends Finn Balor flying with a clothesline. And now Javon Evans looking to get bouncy. Huge frog splash off of the top ropes. And now Penta looking to do some damage onto Javon Evans. Instead, it is Javon who sends Penta inside of the ring. Javon Evans trying to do some damage here as he hits a big stunner. Almost like a Stone Cold stunner right there, a modified one onto Penta. And now Javon Evans may be looking for the finisher here. Big smacks. Oh, but he is countered. Penta trying to look for a big boot. Penta hits the Cero Miedo. Javon does not know what to do. He's a bit in shock. And now Penta was going to do some big damage. Almost saved by Finn Balor, who got in the way there of Penta. And honestly, let's say it, Penta and Finn, while they've had their problems in the sense when he was in the Judgment Day, besides that, I would say they're almost on the same side. They both do not like Dirty Dominic Mysterio. A huge cutter by Javon Evans onto Finn Balor. Now all he needs is an opportunity to hit the 1, the 2, the 3, and he is looking for it. Penta sent flying. No one to interrupt the count. 1, 2, no. Finn Balor able to go ahead and kick out. If only Javon got that instant pinfall rather than having to send Penta outside of the ring, I do think that could have been the victory secured for the boy is bouncy, the young OG Javon Evans. But no, instead, this matchup continues as Finn Balor sent into the post. Penta now attacking Javon Evans, who had forgotten about Penta. And now Penta awaits a slow rising Javon Evans as Penta, with a modified powerbomb onto his own knee, like a backbreaker powerbomb. An insane move right there by Penta, who hops inside of the ring. Javon Evans follows, trying to do some damage here. El Cero Miedo Penta rushes Javon Evans straight into the turnbuckle. A couple boots to the face, and now Finn Balor trying to hit Penta with a steel chair. However, Penta was able to block that initial attack. Javon prevents anything else from happening to Penta while also doing some damage onto Finn Balor. As instead, I was about to say Javon may be looking to put Penta away, but no, oh my days, out of nowhere. Penta, what the hell? 1, 2, 3, and almost out of nowhere. Penta saw the smallest opportunity when Finn Balor got sent out. Javon didn't even know what hit him. Oh my days, a huge Mexican destroyer out of nowhere, happening in the blink of an eye. And that is enough for Penta El Cero Miedo to go ahead and secure the victory. Look at the speed on that. Opening up the face of Javon Evans. Huge stunner. Javon was not going to be able to kick out of that. And Penta El Cero Miedo is the first one to qualify for the Money in the Bank ladder match. So congratulations to Penta El Cero Miedo as we now move on to the ruler, Oba Femi, the Intercontinental Champion. He has something he wants to say. Let's go ahead and hear him out. At Backlash, I destroyed Rusev. Who is next? Who will have the guts to face the ruler but serve the same loss? Oba, you want someone who's next? You got me right here. So how about you give me an opportunity for your championship next week? And sure, you may be thinking you'll beat me quick, but I promise that next week I will leave as champion. So how about we do it, me and you, next week for your title? Alright, Chad. I'll see you next week then. And it looks like we've just set up a Intercontinental Championship matchup. We have Oba Femi, Chad Gable. That's to come next week for the Intercontinental Championship. Oba Femi was just about to call him out and just kind of be like, yeah, defeated Rusev quickly. No one can beat me. Who's going to step up next? Chad Gable. I mean, hey, props to him. He saw an opportunity. It seems like he's trying to take it. He's gotten himself a championship opportunity. I pray to him and for him, because Oba Femi is not going to be an easy challenge. And I'm sorry, dude, but there's a 99% chance that Oba Femi leaves with the title. And that 1% is like very small one. Like it's the smallest of ones. Like if they had lowercase numbers, yeah, that percent for you would be a lowercase one. So good luck, Chad. You got your championship opportunity. You know, former Speed champion. He's held some tag team gold. Good opportunity for him to try to become Intercontinental Champion. But realistically, I'm sorry, Chad. May you rest in pieces, because that's how you're going to be left after the Oba Femi matchup. That to come next week. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, we now move on to the first women's qualifying matchup for the Money in the Bank ladder match. We have Blake Monroe. The Glamour is here. And we also have the women's Intercontinental Champion, the protege, Roxanne Perez here in this matchup. And the third and final contestant in this triple threat action is the role model, Bayley. These three set to go at it. Who will be the first woman to qualify for this Money in the Bank ladder match? Will it be Blake Monroe? Will it be the Intercontinental Champion, Roxanne Perez? Or will it be Bayley? We'll find out as these three women are ready to go at it. The referee is ready. The fans are ready. I am ready. The bell is about to ring, and we will begin this matchup. We already saw Penta El Cero Miedo be the first male superstar to go ahead and qualify for the Money in the Bank ladder match. Who will be the first female? It is going to be between these three, Bayley, Roxanne Perez, or Blake Monroe. It is going to be very difficult to go ahead and try to claim a winner. Of course, you have the very experienced Bayley. And you have an Intercontinental Champion in Roxanne Perez. You have the rookie, Blake Monroe. But while she is a rookie technically here on the main roster, she is very experienced across other promotions. And the fact that maybe a lot of people don't know the way she moves, the way she works, it is a huge advantage, because she's able to go ahead and come into this match as a very mysterious superstar, in the sense that Roxanne Perez, Bayley do not know what to expect. So all three women, the same as last match, have the opportunity to go ahead and qualify for the Money in the Bank ladder match. And sometimes it is just about the right place, right time. But hey, sometimes also the best superstar does win. So many possibilities, lots of things at stake, lots of things could go ahead and be the result of why you win, why you lose. And you're just going to have to try to evolve and adapt to that environment in order to try to secure the victory here tonight. As all three superstars in this matchup are outside of the ring, all trying to get the victory and get a ticket to the Money in the Bank ladder match. Blake Monroe, Roxanne Perez, and Bayley all going at it. Roxanne Perez is left outside, almost knocked cold as Blake Monroe and Bayley battling it out on the inside. Bayley about to be sent flying. However, Blake Monroe is not able to look for any sort of pinfall, as very quickly Roxanne Perez is back inside of the ring, the Women's Intercontinental Champion, using a kendo stick to her advantage in order to do some nice damage to both Blake Monroe and Bayley. Now a missile drop kick onto Bayley, as Blake Monroe looking for a missile drop kick of her own. However, Roxanne Perez was ready for it. Nevertheless, Blake Monroe may be able to do some nice damage right here, looking for another missile drop kick. Tries twice, misses twice. Now Bayley looking to get inside of the ring with a steel chair. However, Roxanne Perez was able to prevent the attack from that weapon, using the kendo stick to stop that. And now, of course, this match can get very messy. You know, you get rid of one opponent, and then you gotta worry about the next. But right now, Roxanne Perez is doing a very good job of taming both of her opponents, keeping them at a certain level where she is still the one that has the advantage, where she is still the one in control. Roxanne Perez, well, I may have just jinxed her. I am sorry, because now Bayley hits a suplex onto Roxanne and looking for the pinfall. However, we have Blake Monroe right there very quickly breaking the pinfall right there, allowing this matchup to continue. And a huge stunner by Roxanne Perez onto Bayley. And Blake Monroe on the outside of the ring. This is a huge opportunity for Roxanne. Bayley is able to prevent. And while Roxanne is able to get the kick, it was not what she had initially planned. Nevertheless, frog splash into the pinfall. 1, 2. A kick out at 2 as Blake Monroe watched. She would have not been able to go ahead and break up the pinfall there. Roxanne Perez now doing some damage onto Blake Monroe, as she likes to. I was about to say, as she has to, not likes to. As she has to use the ropes, trying to, force a little extra weight. Of course, Roxanne Perez, a very small superstar. So, while you can consider using the ropes cheating, it is also, well, she needs the help. Nevertheless, she can get it done on her own, so is trying to cheat. But at the end of the day, that is fair game here in this triple threat match. As now Roxanne Perez doing some big damage onto Bayley, who could be looking to get involved into the Intercontinental Championship division once again, as she was, and I guess you could say still in it, but now trying to maybe, face off against the new champion, Roxanne Perez. However, Roxanne was about to put away Bayley with a huge frog splash. Bayley able to kick out, and now huge stutter onto Blake Monroe. As Bayley slowly gets up, Roxanne Perez awaits her. And now Roxanne Perez gonna look for pop rocks. No one to prevent this from happening. A pinfall. 1, 2, 3. That is it. Roxanne Perez has just purchased her ticket to the Money in the Bank ladder match. Roxanne Perez has done it. Defeats Blake Monroe and Bayley in the process. And the Prodigy, the Women's Intercontinental Champion, will be headed to the Money in the Bank ladder match. Congratulations to Roxanne Perez. Incredible opportunity for her there. As we take a look back at this, Blake Monroe was barely able to get up and hang on the turnbuckles there in the corner. Bayley hit with a pop rocks. Nobody to interrupt, and is the women's Intercontinental Champion, who will be moving on to the next round. As for now, ladies and gentlemen, we have Raquel Rodriguez of the Judgment Day. She's got a mic. She has something she wants to say. Let's go ahead and hear her out. I think it is time that I earn myself a singles championship. And specifically, the AAA Reina de Reinas Championship. So Lola Vice, you may have Oh, so you want a shot at my title? Well, let's skip the talk, Raquel. How about next week, me and you, for my AAA Reina de Reinas Championship? And I promise to you, you will not be leaving with this title, and I'll show you exactly why you haven't won a singles title yet. What do you say, Raquel? Alright then, Lola. I'll see you next week, Perra. And oh my days, what a matchup that is, ladies and gentlemen. Next week, we will be seeing Roxanne, excuse me, I've been talking about Roxanne Perez a little too much. We will be seeing Raquel Rodriguez and Lola Vice go at it one-on-one action. And not only that, we will also be having the AAA Mega... I'm sorry, I gotta lock in. The AAA Reina de Reinas Championship. Come on, man. I'm talking about Mega Championships and Roxanne Perez. No. Next week, Raquel Rodriguez, Lola Vice, AAA Reina de Reinas Championship on the line. Big matchup to come next week. Talking about big matchups, of course, the main event, CM Punk, Brock Lesnar, World Heavyweight Championship on the line. Now that is one heck of a matchup. And so is this one right here. Triple threat action. As we have another Money in the Bank qualifier match. We have Dirty Dominic Mysterio. We have the AAA Cruiserweight Champion Trick Williams and Rusev. These three go at it, trying to earn a ticket to the Money in the Bank ladder match. Now I gotta say, all of these matches, it's really hard to really, what can I say? To really, I guess, predict somebody to win. Right? But this matchup more than ever, I do believe so. In our opening matchup, it was Penta, Javon, and Finn. And while, that one looked tough, I think this one's a little harder. Sure, you have a champion in Trick Williams, but you also have former champions in both Rusev and Dirty Dom. Dirty Dom has been quite dominant, sure, kind of on and off, kind of lukewarm when it comes to getting victories, but nevertheless has been able to get them done. Rusev, a very experienced superstar. In fact, I could say it's kind of like an exact repeat of the Penta, Javon, and Finn match. You have your very experienced superstar in Rusev and Finn. You have your kind of new up-and-comer in Javon and Trick. And then you got like your Lucha Libre, has held championships before, has that experience, is missing that final step to become a world champion in Dirty Dom and Penta. So never mind. It isn't the hardest one. I would say it is equally hard between those two matches. And in the previous match, that was very difficult to try to predict. Penta won. Would that mean that the same formula, the same recipe is going to have the same result, and we'll see the Lucha Libre, Los Sucios de los Sucios, Dirty Dominic Mysterio get the victory? That's a question mark right there, because at the moment it is Trick Willie who is just battering it up and beating down Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Gonna look for a submission hold here, using the metal bat to squeeze a little extra. Rusev, though, trying to interrupt right there, is quickly knocked down by Trick Williams. As Rusev was looking for a big kick right there. However, everyone just interrupting each other. Trick Williams with a big smack down, boy. A modified chokeslam right there by Trick Williams. I don't know the names of all these people's moves, but that was a chokeslam to me. As now Trick Williams could be in control. He looks to grab Rusev, sends him outside of the ring. Now wants to do some big damage onto Dirty Dom. Wants to put this match away. Dirty Dom blocks that missile drop kick nicely. And now rolls up Trick Williams for the pinfall. Quick kick out by Trick. However, an opportunity now for Dirty Dom to fly off of the middle ropes. Trick Williams is able to move out of the way right there. And now a low blow by Dirty Dom. And an opportunity to win the matchup. 1, 2, 3. Almost got the 3 count there. A save by Rusev. And honestly, I think if Rusev was not there to break the count, that would have been the victory for Mr. Dirty Dominic Mysterio. But instead, this match continues as now a trick shot by Trick Williams. Gonna look for the pinfall. There it is. Trick Williams earns himself a ticket to the Money in the Bank ladder match. Penta Trick Williams for the men's. Roxanne Perez for now all on her own for the women's side of things. And this year's Money in the Bank ladder matches are shaping up to be a very, very unique. We're seeing a lot of new faces, and I am very happy with that. As congratulations to the AAA Cruiserweight Champion, Trick Williams, who has been able to go ahead and get the job done. And now we have the final Money in the Bank qualifying matchup of the night. All of these are going to be happening in triple threat matches. And this is the next one, who will be the second woman to make their way into the Money in the Bank ladder match, joining, who is alone at the moment, Roxanne Perez, a women's Intercontinental Champion. As up first, we have Jada Parker making her way into the ring. And next up, we have Io Sky, multiple-time former Women's World Champion, looking to qualify for the Money in the Bank ladder match. And the third and final opponents here in this matchup, joining Jada Parker and Io Sky from AAA, Lady Flamer. That is right, Flamer is here. Can she earn herself a Money in the Bank champion or briefcase opportunity and win this match here tonight? Jada Parker has never been in a Money in the Bank briefcase match, I don't believe. Well, Flamer obviously wouldn't have not been in. Not 100% with Io Sky. I feel like she has been in one, but do not quote me on that. I'm not 100% certain. Can't remember if she took part in last year's or not. Honestly, I have atrocious memory, but nevertheless, we go ahead and begin this matchup. Jada Parker, Io Sky, Flamer, 3 incredible superstars, all trying to fight their way into the Money in the Bank ladder match. Who will go ahead and secure that victory here tonight and join the Women's Intercontinental Champion, Roxanne Perez, in the lineup. As, we were just talking about how it was kind of hard to predict who was going to win in between most of the men's matches. even with Bayley, Roxanne, and Blake Monroe, it was a little hard. But honestly speaking, I think this is a pretty easy matchup to say who's going to go ahead and win. And if I had to put money on the line, I think I would put it on Io Sky. I mean, it just has that experience. Jada Parker has spent a little time here on the main roster, but she have come nowhere close to, do anything that Io Sky has done. Flamer, while she has done incredible things over in AAA, I believe 2 times, at least the 1 time, AAA Reina de Reinas champion, she doesn't have the experience that Io Sky does qualifying for these matches. Heck, participating in the Money in the Bank ladder match, I think it goes to Io Sky. So that's just where my mind goes, just based on the past. And it could be happening here as Jada Parker may be in trouble. Io Sky trying to make her tap out, and I basically spoke it into existence. Ladies and gentlemen, look at that. Io Sky has just secured her ticket into the Money in the Bank ladder match and will be joining Roxanne Perez, as those two are now part of the lineup. I'm sure over the course of the next couple of weeks we'll find out who else will be participating in that match as well. But for now, on the men's side of things, we have Penta and Trick Williams, and on the women's, we have Io Sky and Roxanne Perez. Congratulations to all of them. And well, as happy as I am, as excited as I am for Money in the Bank, the PLE as a whole, the ladder matches, men's and women's. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the main event, and I think I am more excited for this because it is happening right here, right now. No need to wait. We have the best in the world against the Beast Incarnate, all battling it out for the World Heavyweight Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, CM Punk, the best in the world, the World Heavyweight Champion, ready to defend his title. He has done it against Finn Balor. Now looking to add Brock Lesnar, the Beast Incarnate, to the list. And look at CM Punk. I will never get sick and tired of this. It is clobbering time as CM Punk makes his way to the ring here in this main event matchup. What an incredible match. You expect this to be the headline of WrestleMania, or at least the headline of a PLE. But this is how we love to treat our fans, giving them these matchups on a week-to-week basis. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. CM Punk, Brock Lesnar, the main event of the night and the best in the world, inside of the ring, holding the World Heavyweight Championship. The question is, will he still be the World Heavyweight Champion at the end of tonight? Of course, we heard from Seth earlier, the plan is that Brock strips this title away from CM Punk. Does that mean that the Vision, that Seth, that the Bronze, that Austin Theory, that Paul Heyman are willing to get involved, are willing to, distract the referee, attack CM Punk while he's not looking? Are they willing to do these things in order to secure that victory, or are they kind of going to let Brock do his thing? And that's what makes me question whether CM Punk will leave here as champion or not. But now, ladies and gentlemen, his opponents, accompanied by the Hall of Famer, the Oracle, the Wise Man, Paul Heyman. Ladies and gentlemen, Brock Lesnar, the Beast Incarnate. He is here ladies and gentlemen, the main event here tonight. Brock Lesnar, CM Punk, the World Heavyweight Championship on the line. And ladies and gentlemen, I believe this is the first time that Brock Lesnar challenges for this specific version of the championship. He could be looking to become an 11-time world champion here tonight. Of course, CM Punk, when he was able to defeat Seth freaking Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania, was able to go ahead and become a 7-time world champion here within the WWE. And as far as I know, his plan is not to lose it here tonight. Here in Season 2, we've had quite a few title changes already. Of course, we've had the Dungeon Dolls becoming the new Women's Tag Team Champions. We've also seen the Bronze. We've seen Naomi. So, I'm definitely missing some in there. But point is, we have seen some new champions. We could be seeing one here tonight. Incredible main event here. Monday Night Raw, the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar facing off against CM Punk, the best in the World Heavyweight Champion, versus the #1 contender. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. We go ahead and begin this matchup, and these two are ready to go at it. They begin with some back and forth action. Who's going to leave here tonight as a World Heavyweight Champion? Will it be Brock Lesnar, as he helps Paul Heyman in the Vision, as he strips away the title from CM Punk and allows the Vision to hold power once again? Or will CM Punk, the current World Heavyweight Champion, be able to have another successful title defense and be able to make the Vision pivot away from their original plan? Once again, we'll find out, as at the moment, Brock Lesnar off of the middle ropes, a huge elbow drop right there onto CM Punk very early on. It is Brock Lesnar who is doing a bunch of damage. Of course, Brock Lesnar here tonight is accompanied by the Oracle, the Wise Man, the WWE Hall of Famer, Paul Heyman. That gives him a bit of an advantage. Of course, I don't think Brock Lesnar needs too much help. We've seen it over the course of the years. It's not like Paul Heyman has to constantly get involved within the matchups. It's more like, in boxing or UFC, you just need someone in your corner to kind of talk to you. And Brock Lesnar may be looking to use the steel steps. If he does, he would be disqualified. The referee saving CM Punk. Nevertheless, a big slam by Brock Lesnar as he looked for the pinfall. A kick out at one by CM Punk. As I was saying, Paul Heyman here. Is he going to throw stuff into the ring as he just did there with the kendo stick? Yes. Is he going to remove the padding off of the turnbuckle? Yes. But realistically, does Brock Lesnar really need all this help? No, that is just mind games of trying to be a distraction to CM Punk. As we see it here, they still are going at it on the outside of the ring. Brock Lesnar heads back inside. Of course, Brock cannot win by countout. He must win by pinfall or submission, as CM Punk has the champion's advantage. If this match ends in a disqualification and a countout for CM Punk is still able to leave as the World Heavyweight Champion. So Brock Lesnar has to keep this match inside of the ring, and it is at the moment, but CM Punk finally able to get some damage done here. Picks up Brock Lesnar, drops him back down. And now CM Punk, big knee drop onto the, side of his stomach, almost the kidney of Brock Lesnar right there. Very painful, the kidney shot. As, a huge flying clothesline by CM Punk right there. A big kick to the face. It was more like the chest of CM Punk. Nevertheless, Brock Lesnar at 5 to CM Punk, who may be put away 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 by CM Punk, who somehow stays alive in this matchup. But very, very early on, Brock Lesnar already drops the F5. CM Punk is going to have to pick up the pace, and he is looking to do so as he sends Brock Lesnar straight into the turnbuckle. Big knee straight into the face of Brock Lesnar, now dropping him face first as Paul Heyman, the Oracle, now looking to get involved, distracting CM Punk. This is his game plan. It's not about helping Brock Lesnar physically. It is about helping him mentally by going ahead and breaking down CM Punk mentally and distracting him, as CM Punk, though, still able to get on the attack right there. Brock Lesnar having to use the ropes to support himself up. Another knee by CM Punk. However, this time he does not connect. Brock Lesnar able to move out of the way, now allowing him to get onto the attack. Multiple shots to the face of CM Punk right there. CM Punk having to roll outside of the ring, just catching his breath, shaking it off, kind of recovering real quick. Brock Lesnar uses this time to celebrate a little bit with the fans. A quick clothesline, and very quickly, Brock Lesnar once again is on the attack as Brock Lesnar is just manhandling CM Punk, who may already be bleeding. And CM Punk may be in trouble because Brock Lesnar wants to do some more damage as Brock Lesnar picks up CM Punk and slams him down. And if you see now, CM Punk is already bleeding, and Brock Lesnar smells blood and wants to put an end to this matchup. He looks to pick up CM Punk and slams him down once again. CM Punk is in trouble as Brock Lesnar looks to continue fighting, and CM Punk is able to counter. Now sending Brock Lesnar over the top ropes. Brock Lesnar does hang on, now fighting back against CM Punk. Both gentlemen inside of the ring. A big clothesline, while also potentially dislocating the arm of Brock Lesnar there. CM Punk is not able to take full advantage of that due to Paul Heyman's distraction, and now CM Punk is being taken to Suplex City as a third suplex by Brock Lesnar. However, CM Punk gets up quickly, rolls up Brock. 1, 2, a kick out at 2 by Brock Lesnar. However, this shows CM Punk is very well still in this matchup. Brock Lesnar having done a lot more damage, and he has not taken as much, allows him to quickly counter things back into his control. Big boot to the throat of CM Punk, just preventing any air to pass through his lungs right there. And now, Brock Lesnar, second F5, and he connects. Brock Lesnar is absolutely destroying CM Punk at the moment, as Brock Lesnar now back clothesline drops CM Punk, and Brock Lesnar looking out target the shoulders and neck of CM Punk. He knows he's going to have to do more damage, but it's alright, because at the moment, Brock Lesnar is in control, and he is going to be able to do all that damage that is needed in order to try to put away CM Punk here tonight, and in order to try to leave here tonight as a brand new World Heavyweight Champion, adding another world title to his incredible resume, as well as helping the Vision slowly but surely gain that power back. And once again, as soon as CM Punk is able to barely get on the attack, Paul Heyman attacks, and the referee giving some talk to Paul Heyman. And oh my days, probably one of the biggest advantages that Brock Lesnar has no longer there. Paul Heyman has been ejected. Brock Lesnar is now bleeding. And it is an even playing field, because Brock Lesnar's not going to be able to play mind games. It's a CM Punk who connects with the GTS to put away Brock Lesnar. 1, 2, and now a kick on a 2. What the heck? Brock Lesnar no longer has Paul Heyman in his corner. Brock Lesnar has now taken some good damage by CM Punk. The man is bleeding. He isn't going to have anyone to distract CM Punk, and starting from now, we have an even playing field for both superstars, which is bound to make this already incredible matchup that much better. Two bleeding superstars. No numbers game advantage. And the Beast, Brock Lesnar, looking for a third F5 at CM Punk. May be out cold, but he still stands up. And now Brock Lesnar is going to look to take CM Punk once again to Suplex City as he connects the second and the third suplex of the night. And Brock Lesnar now, he feels it. Everything is coming to an end. CM Punk is about to be put away. Brock Lesnar can become the new World Heavyweight Champion as he hits another F5. No! CM Punk is still alive. He's able to counter Brock Lesnar right there, right before he could get the pinfall. And while Brock Lesnar is still on the attack, it shows the level of power, of energy, of determination from our World Heavyweight Champion CM Punk to still be in this matchup, to still be fighting back, to still be able to even stand after all this damage. However, this time may be over quick. No, he's able to counter Brock Lesnar instead. Drops face first onto the turnbuckle. And now CM Punk, a huge opportunity as he looks to connect a huge backbreaker onto Brock Lesnar. And now CM Punk, what is he looking to do here? Could be looking for another flying clothesline off the top ropes that he connects. Able to counter right there. Now allowing Brock Lesnar, CM Punk finally an opportunity to be able to get onto the attack as Brock Lesnar is met by a big knee to his face. And CM Punk now dropping him face first. Paul Heyman is no longer here to try to interrupt the attacks of CM Punk. This is a huge opportunity as CM Punk looks for the submission hold. Brock Lesnar could be in trouble. CM Punk looking to tap out the former UFC World Heavyweight Champion. Brock Lesnar is able to go ahead and escape, and now trying to fight back. CM Punk still able to counter now. CM Punk gonna look for the GTS and he connects. Brock Lesnar may be out, but CM Punk is not looking for the pinfall just yet. And this could be a major mistake. He hits Brock Lesnar with another flying clothesline. But the fact that he still isn't looking for the pinfall scares me. As CM Punk, another big knee straight to the face of Brock Lesnar. Drops him face first once again. He has done a good enough damage, I think, to at least get the 2 count to start playing his own mind games onto Brock Lesnar. Maybe I should just shut up, because CM Punk knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. Another GTS, and there it is. Brock Lesnar, what the hell, has just been able to kick out. I thought that was it. CM Punk connected with an incredible GTS. I thought Brock Lesnar was put away, but no. Ladies and gentlemen, he kicks out at 2. And this matchup continues. This matchup goes on. Brock Lesnar, CM Punk, the World Heavyweight Championship. This matchup continues. I am in shock on how these two are still even able to move. And able to lay so much power on each and single one of their punches and kicks and slams and everything. There's blood all over their faces. There's blood on the mats. These guys, they have bruises already building. They're exhausted. They're tired. This has been a very long matchup. And still both men continue to go at it. As Brock Lesnar, once again, the man on the attack. He looks for another F5, and he connects onto CM Punk. And CM Punk still rising, the best in the world, still hanging on, but he may not be hanging on for much longer. As Brock Lesnar, for the 3rd time in this matchup, taking CM Punk to Suplex City. And with that, Brock Lesnar is going to look for one last final F5. Can he connect? Yes, he can. CM Punk is out. And we see Brock Lesnar celebrate. He knows he has won this matchup. There's blood all over his body. He's taking this time to celebrate with the fans, to charge up, to play a little cockiness as CM Punk rises. And now Brock Lesnar trying to use this to his advantage as he drops CM Punk. But no! CM Punk is still fighting back. A nice counter right there now, sending Brock Lesnar into the turnbuckle. The little bit of cockiness and celebration from Brock Lesnar there surely was a mistake because now CM Punk is back on the attack as CM Punk sends Brock Lesnar to the ropes. Now drops him down and is going to look for the submission hold once again. Can he make Brock Lesnar tap? Yes, he can. That is it. Ladies and gentlemen, CM Punk has done it. He is still the World Heavyweight Champion. What an incredible matchup. Both men threw everything, and I mean everything they had at each other. F5s, Suplex City, a bunch of GTS, but at the end of the day, the ejection of Paul Heyman, it is truly what pivoted everything into the favor of CM Punk and allows him to leave here tonight still the World Heavyweight Champion. So I said Paul Heyman didn't really need to be in Brock Lesnar's corner, but as soon as he left, Brock Lesnar started slipping, started falling, so maybe he did, and that is what gave CM Punk, you could say, the victory. It pivoted him onto the right path. Brock Lesnar has been defeated. CM Punk is still the World Heavyweight Champion. The Vision, Seth Rollins, will not be happy about this, but celebrations begin for the best in the world. CM Punk, thank you so much for tuning in. We will see you guys all next time.